계속 해보겠습니다. 제가 지금 마스크를 끼는 상태에다가 감기에 걸린 상태에다가 기침을 하는 상태에다가
Heel Moholt, down. Who asks?
컨디션이 안 좋네요.
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am.
얘 설화 오타쿠
Not
같은
a soul
느낌.
around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the
이거를
curse.
깼었어요 저는 이 퀘스트를.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
근데 좀
Want your chops
다른
busted, Witcher?
그 스토리를
How
보고 싶어서
old
선택
I am,
금기가
that is
있어가지고
none of your poking concern.
하는 김에 녹화도 하는 거예요.
Point.
지금
Not
제가
my business what you believe either.
녹화할 컨디션이 아니에요.
I'm
목이
content we see eye
감기
to
걸려가지고.
eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth.
피를
My
흘리는
jaw
나무.
dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew every jot of it in the
다프네,
tale of
가레스,
Daphne,
그리고
Gareth,
설중이,
and the
바리,
Witch
나뉘어.
of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition, amended in octavo. I know those
뭔가
tales by heart. My
설마
nan read
오타쿠.
them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do
똥
you
싸는
think
소리
me
하네.
balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as
이
all
옆에
the more
늑대 뭐야,
reason to
저거?
remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
나무를 살펴봐야겠어.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
조심해 다라. 지코야? 나무? 자,
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
우는 소리가 진짜 들리는데?
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark.
부풀어 오른
Resembles
흉터처럼
hypertrophic
보이고.
scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
이건 뭐야?
Logger was making good time. Strange though. Willow's isolated. No
주변에
other trees near it.
벌써 끝이야?
And did you look at the tree close?
정말
Actually
피를
does
흘리더군.
bleed.
꽤 놀라워.
Pretty incredible. Looks
목 아파.
wondrous.
Did I not say so?
조사해보겠어.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to
그것도 좀
start.
생각해볼까? 이제
need.
돈 벌어야
I
되는데.
know it all.
이
Miss Daphne
DLC
and
오니까
Sir Gareth shared
내
a
집을 줘.
terrible and
근데
fearsome
집이
love for each other.
정원하고
Yet to
집이
prove
다
himself worthy of her hand,
허물어져 가는지
Gareth was to face
그래가지고
the
내 돈
witch
내고
of
수리해야 돼.
Lynxcrag. Before
저기예요,
Sir
저기
Gareth set
목적지.
off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the
뭔가
power of love.
얘 맘에 안
Power
드는데?
of
말투가
love.
싸가지가 없는데?
So you must scale Lynxcrag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
설화와 전설. 설킹이 바위로 가자. 저기? 야, 뭔데? 야, 그렇지. 잠깐. 그리고 책 읽어야 될 텐데 이거. 이거다. 읽어서 왜 안 읽어져? 별 내용 없는데? 갑시다. 그렇지. 야, 거기서 뭐해? 아, 말 더럽게 안 들어. 설킹이 바위. 왜? 뭐씨, 왜 쓰고 그 난리야? 자, 여기네요.
Not
표범이
attacking.
있는데?
Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
자, 계속해서 위로 올라갑시다. 다 왔네요.
A hut. The witches.
저장 한번 때리고. 아, 여기 선택지가 안 되네?
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
신체의 변성에 대해서. 변신은 어떤 마법사라는 어려운 거다. 뭐야?
Library bonus. Enclave of mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust.
아우, 목 아파.
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
이거 책들을 다 읽고 뭔가 읽어야 돼. 아니면
A wall of spell enhancements.
선택지가 안 나오는 경우가 있어.
Trophies.
사냥꾼이 준
Arrow broken in
책을 읽어야
half.
되는지,
No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer.
아니면 여기 안에 있는 책을 읽어야 되는지, 그건 모르겠지만.
Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
자,
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft. Yet it seems I've guessed from afar. at
내
them.
집에서 뭘 찾고 있지?
What do you seek in my home?
당당하죠? 남의 집에 침입하고도. 표범. 야, 표범 믿고
Already found
깝치는
it.
거야?
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love.
위치는
and
마녀랑 친한데. 여기서 2번 있잖아요. 이게 책을 안 읽으면 안 나와요. 1번을 누르면 아까 그 그놈 사냥꾼, 아니 나무꾼 죽고 그 완전 엉망진창. 3번을 누르면 그냥 풀리긴 하는데 정식 루트가
What if I
괜히 2번.
asked you
한번
nicely
해봤어요.
to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his witch was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
야, 계속 간청을 합시다.
I'll humble myself.
딴 거를 누르면
prostrate
그냥
myself
나가거나
before
아니면
you
여기서
like the Gareth
전투해요.
of the Tale did.
야, 이렇게까지 할 필요 있어?
Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne.
야, 나도
the tree.
자존심이 있는데 꼬장.
When I saw you enter
Koja?
my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall
홀랑
break his neck for
돈 좀
nothing.
몇 푼 벌어보겠다고.
Stand. None, not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me
왜
never again. But you've
게롤트부터
nothing
도망가려고
to
그러죠?
fear, I assure you, I always keep my word.
계속
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains.
그
His
뼈는
bones,
그 잘뼈는
like
이
bleaching in the
바위
cave
아래의
beneath this
동굴에서
rock.
발해갖고
Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure.
순수하지 않는
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
경험치와 돈을
Thank you.
위해서 하는 거죠.
Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
왜 나를 안 만나려고 그러지? 자, 동굴을 찾으러 갑시다. 편집하겠지만 사실은 죽었어요. 아이, 안에 은근히 세더라고 얘네들. 40레벨짜린데. 아, 이 전적 처리하면 안 되는데? 쫄부터 처리하면 일꾼 꺼져. 아, 피고, 잠깐만. 아우, 아파. 썰어. 야, 하나 또 있을 텐데? 그렇지. 이거구나. 이거 어떻게 하라고? 이건데? 아, 이거 아닌가? 충격파를 깨야 되나? 아, 그러네. 아이, 버섯이었잖아. 아이, 왜 안 돼? 우선 템 먼저 먹읍시다. 응? 다 했는데? 아이, 엄청 많네? 씨. 없어요. 어디요? 이거? 아, 이거 아닌데? 위쪽 센스에도 안 나오고. 이거 뭐야 이거. 아, 저 위에 있다. 아, 죄송합니다. 왜 여기 있어? 아니 이거 왜 안
A
돼?
knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains. These then.
가레스경의
Wonder
뼈.
why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fall for gotta get back to the tree. Lift the curse.
피 흘리는 나무로 돌아가자. 그렇지. 빨리 갑시다. 아씨, 목감기 걸렸는데 지금 게임을 하는 게 정상은 아니다. 아우, 말을 못하겠네. 이걸 왜 하고 있을까요, 저는? 요양을 해야 되는데. 나무꾼.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous reading news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
나머지 또 뭐 할 게 뭐가 있나? 나 뭐 알아서 하겠지. 몇 시간 뒤.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
남쪽에 불을 붙이자. 야, 이거 이런 것도 내가 해야 돼?
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
동쪽에 불을 붙이자.
From the east, no cry is heard.
아, 뜨거! 아, 뜨거!
From the north, silence sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies.
야, 로치 저리 꺼져!
Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has
대방의
come.
날이 찾아왔습니다.
Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
그 뼈가 그 사람 건지 어떻게 알아? DNA 검사할 수 있는 것도 아니고. 귀신은 알 수가 있어?
My Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
좋은 말 해줍시다.
Gareth
어차피
remained faithful
다
to the
죽어가는
end of his
마당에.
days.
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
이거
did not
1번
think it
선택지 아까
would end
골랐으면
this
얘
way.
죽는데 나무꾼.
I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
뭔가 얘 죽는 것도 보고 싶다. 됐어. 그래.
We did all we could.
돈 내놔.
You did well.
그래.
Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of
고맙고
yourself.
건강히 잘 지내.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
야, 불 꺼. 산불 난다. 자, 메인키 하기 전에 이거 퀘스트 레벨 40짜리는 좀 해. 부가 퀘스트 중에 이건 거. 이건 계속 찾는 거고. 다 했네. 그래도 40짜리. 보물 사냥은 계속 보물 찾는 거고. 이건 다 찾는 거고. 보조 퀘스트 중에 이건 도면 찾는 거고. 아, 이건 집. 이거 뭐야? 후임자의 부담? 메인키 하러 갑시다. 아니, 빠른 이동. 이거 씨 언제 뛰어가? 아, 이렇게 빠른 이동이 없을까요? 난 이해가 안 되네. 로치. 아이고, 아파. 야, 로치, 빨리 와. 거기 불 쬐고 있을 때가 아니야. 미친. 말 더럽게 안 들어. 가서 이제 메인 퀘스트 가는 거죠. 나왔다. 아니, 여기가 다 온 게 아니고 빠른 이동. SSD를 다시면 빠른 이동은 진짜 빠른 이동이 되죠. 바로 옆인데 일로 못 가네. 입구가 이쪽이네요.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
내가 근데 마스터가
I was
됐지.
not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
뭐였지? 사건은 더 복잡해졌지.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
넌 빠져 있어.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires?
너보단
They
똑똑할걸?
think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right.
협박범에 대해서 아는
Do
게
you
있나?
know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom.
포도주 몇
They
방울
are
흘린 것
stains
같고
from a drop of
무슨
Estes,
포도주인지를 맞출 수 있다는
Evelus,
거죠?
Fiorano.
수상에서는
Your Grace wished to see me.
아, 목 아파.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saar.
야, 쩌는데 얘가? 위초보다 더 대단한데?
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the
공작가에서만
ducal
마시는
table.
귀한 포도주라네요.
Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
도둑 맞았나?
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Revello at once.
쩌는데?
Discover what has happened.
종이에 떨어진 옛날 포도주 자국만 보고 연도와
Your Grace wants to
이름을
go with me.
맞추다니.
Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous.
넌 꺼져.
The Witcher should go
빠져.
alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible
아, 얘도 와?
escorts. You,
필요
Captain,
없는데 얘.
and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
아, 같이 가면
Yes,
호의해야
Your Grace.
되잖아.
Witcher, are you ready?
가자.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
얘가 나서봤자 뭐 좋은 일이 있다고. 씨. 가만히 있는 게 도와주는 건데. 저 말 이상하게 걷는데? 흰색 말? 뭐 어디 아픈 거 같은데? 얼마 뒤 카스텔 라벨로로 가는 길.
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
그러니까
I
호의도 해야
have.
되잖아.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
아우 목 아파. 큰일 났다. 얘 밤에도 이래? 근데 아니 공작이 안 나가 오는 게 무슨 도움이 돼? 뭐 아무튼
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must head!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone!
친구분들 안걸 아이고
Back, you beast! Begone! Save us!
아 아파 이거 너무 깜짝 놀란 거 아니야?
Back, you beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
they
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
좋기도 하지. 야 나한테 고맙다고 얘기했니 니들?
Tell me more
잠깐?
about this vineyard. Castel Revello.
It's the best in Ortusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace.
뭐야 뭐라고 떠들었는데?
Captain Dlc2, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
우선 대화를 합시다.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is
그럼
complete,
네가
it
범인이
becomes
는
Sonreal.
아니겠지, 당연히.
And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
아, 뭘
We'll not get
포도주를 내서
anywhere
머리까지.
asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either
아,
case,
무서운데?
you shall answer for it.
무서운데? 아,
But
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
아니 몇 개 있었는지
Of
모르잖아.
course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
얘를 데리고 가야 되지 않아?
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
야 빨리
What
와.
if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
야 이렇게 공작이 근데 이렇게 마음대로 막 돌아다녀도 돼? 아 빨리 좀 가자 빨리 좀.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
야, 내가 찾아야 돼?
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
1269.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
어디 있어?
Got Pomino over here. Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
야. 없는데? 이거 다 찾아봐야 돼? 아니, 됐어. 잠깐. 에스트. 빈티지 샹그레아를 찾아야 되잖아. 아, 여기 있다. 이 구석에 짱 박혀 있었네. 이거 아닌데? 여기 위에, 여기 뒤쪽에 있는데? 여기 있는데? 야, 이거 야, 뭐야? 여기 있는데? 아씨, 이거 위에 있는데? 아, 저기 있다. 이런 씨. 2층도 있었어. 어우.
Saint-Réal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
위에도 아우, 비키세요. 아니, 어디야? 잠깐. 아이, 계단이 있었구나. 아이, 깜깜해 씨. 야, 이건 아니고. 저쪽에 하나.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
Full?
Full. This one's full too.
야, 이거 하나씩 다. 왜 안.
Full.
얘가 비어 있겠네. 아, 이거 왜 안 돼? 어우.
This one's full too.
엥? 다 가득 차 있는데?
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is,
Apo.
are they full of Saint-Réal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
꼭지와 망치.
Ready.
아까
We can
챙겨.
start.
아까 챙겨왔어요. 그거 챙겨오는 거였구나. 하나씩.
Ready.
Step aside.
So,
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Saint-Réal.
야, 이거 다 마셔? 얘 어디 갔냐 근데? 아,
Revolting,
뭐 역겹고
bitter,
쓴.
plonk,
could have gone sour while aging.
impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabrizio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
넌 뒤졌다.
Master Fabrizio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything. If you
뭐야,
agree to
자비를
show me
베풀어주고
mercy.
털어놓겠다고? 넌 그냥 털어놔야지.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness
Astra 요새
in the
태워서
ruins
만나.
of Fort Astra. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men, the kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
자, 내가 배달하러 가면 되겠네요.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for
반역죄야?
his crime.
와씨,
High
포도주 좀
treason the
팔았다고.
charge.
야, 반역죄 너무 세잖아.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Centrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
시작하자.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You'll take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
아유, 뭐 아파, 씨. 몇 시간 뒤?
Relax. Now we wait.
자, 누가 왔는데? 네 마리여서, 어이, 더럽게 많네, 씨. 나 근데 누가 봐도 수상하지 않냐?
Our favorite vintner.
배달을 위쳐가 왔는데?
It's not him.
야. 끝이야? 빨리 얘네 얘네 다 죽이면 안 되는 거야 참. 잡아서 신문을 해야지. 전투 안 하네? 하긴 이렇게 많은데 내가 전투할 리가 있나요? 는 개뿔 씨. 내가 하네. 야 니들 알아서 해. 하기도 미쳤네. 뭐가 나 찍었는데? 친구적이 아니 병사도 지는 거 아니야? 이쪽 병사도 못하고 뭐해? 썰어 아이 병사들 다 어디 갔니? 병사들 다 죽은 것 같은데? 내가 안 썰면 끝이 안 나는 거야. 뭐야? 한 명 남았어요.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a
야,
good
한
fight.
놈만 사로잡았어?
We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was
뭐야,
wrong
갑자기
about
친해지는 척하지 마. 뭐야?
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
아, 얘는 왜 이렇게 따라다녀?
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
나름 강단이 좀 있는데?
Once again, who sent you?
화살 꼽히고도?
Your nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
그냥 정신지배하면 되잖아.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
뭐야? 누가 널
Who hired
고용했지?
you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Centurion.
신트라인?
That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
벌써 모르면 안 되지. 어디인지.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard
야,
post.
가.
near the port.
귀찮아. 아이씨,
Let's go to
거부가 안 되네.
town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
뭘
Don't
알아내는지 말이야.
care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had
거지,
hired it out.
대리인이고요.
This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia
세실리아
Bellant.
벨란테.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted
세실리아도
by the
있고 신트라
Mandragora.
귀족도 있는 그 연회에 가야 되겠네요. 아, 2번
Gotta
눌러.
nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Sintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
아, 이 공작이
Where's
왜
the event going to
이렇게
be held?
나대는 거
Mandragora
좋아해?
always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
왜 집에를 안 가, 얘는? 자, 그냥 가도 되고 옷을 갈아입어야 되고. 자, 여기서부터 다음 시간에 할게요. 시청해주신 분들 모두 감사합니다.